Hey everyone, Jav here, and in this tutorial I am showing you how to make these gorgeous mermaid phone cases at home using your vinyl, and that's Lemon who is gonna be assisting me with this tutorial. Alright, now let's get started. So first of all, you need to go ahead and grab your SVG. That's what Lemon also agrees with. You can go to my shop on design bundles and you will see all these different SVGs for different phones. So we've got several iPhone models from iPhone X till iPhone Pro Max, all the latest models. And I'm also going to be adding some of the latest models for Galaxy. I cannot add all the models, so I'm just sticking to the latest ones. So you can go to the website and grab the SVG for your phone. Don't grab some other model. Go and check what model it is. The model name is given in the description, so check the model before you buy. And once you have bought the SVG, you can go ahead and download it and extract the file. So unzip the file after downloading it from design bundles. So if you go to your download folder, you'll find this zip file with a zip on it. So this means it's a zip file. So you need to unzip it, and to do that you just need to right click and click on extract all, and then you can choose the folder where you want to extract it. And once you click extract, everything is going to get extracted, and you can see over here all the different versions of the file. You want to upload all the designs together, you can go ahead and upload this one, this file which says SVG with all 30 skins. Alright, so once your file is extracted, go ahead and upload it on Design Space. So today I am making this phone case for iPhone 11 Pro Max. So I've already uploaded the SVG bundle on my Design Space. So here it is. I'm just gonna insert it on my canvas, and these designs are perfectly sized to fit on the phone case. If you're having trouble or something, I would suggest to first cut out the template on a copy paper and test it out, just if you want to be sure, so that you don't end up wasting your vinyl. So this is a little tip you might find helpful. Just use this base, the base SVG, the one I'm given over here, without any design. So use that to cut out the SVG on a copy paper to test out the template. All right, so once you have tested everything out, you can go ahead and use your vinyl to cut out the SVG. So after you insert the file, let's go back. After you insert the file on your canvas, do not increase or decrease the size using this option over here, because it will change the size of the SVG and it will not fit on the phone case. Instead, if it covers your screen, you can use these toggle options, plus and minus, to move the stuff, to increase or decrease the size so that it fits on your screen. Once again, do not use this toggle option over here to increase or decrease the size. All right, so I will be making the mermaid phone case. So let's get rid of all the other designs. So I'm just gonna ungroup everything. I want to keep the base and I want to keep these lines. All right, the rest all goes to the bin, so let's delete this. And so the case, now that everything is cleared up, my canvas is cleared up, I'm just gonna zoom in so that it's easier to see. All right, so the color of the base is gonna be blue, and the top layer is light blue. All right, so how beautiful does that look? So it's up to you. You can end over here. You can stop over here and get this thing cut. However, I want to add a monogram and a and some rhinestones, a rhinestone monogram. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna create a base layer for the monogram. So I'm gonna add a square and a circle. All right, so this I wanna turn this into a rectangle which goes at the back. And I am gonna resize this so that it fits right on top of the base. All right, so guys, we're not touching the base at all. We're only adjusting the size of the shapes. So let me just select both of these and align them horizontally, and you can see that the size is perfect. And next I'm gonna place this circle on top in the center. I'm gonna select this and the rectangle, and I'm gonna align these horizontally and vertically. All right, so, and I'm gonna move the base out of the way, and you guys can make the circle bigger or smaller, however you like it, or you can have your heart shape, a different shape. It's totally up to you. I like this, and I am gonna weld this together. All right, now to add the monogram, to add the rhinestone monogram, what I've done is I've purchased this font from the Rhinestone World, and the name of the font is TRW. There you go. And I'm just gonna add the text here, A, and I'm gonna resize this. So on their website, if you go to their website, you'll see that they have listed down the size based on each crystal size. For example, there are different sizes of rhinestone crystals. So there is, for example, there are different sizes of rhinestone crystals. Yes, Lemon, you're right. So there's SS10, SS20, SS30, and that's how it goes on. So I will be using SS10, and I've noticed that for SS10, the size that worked for me, the font size that worked for me was 145. So when I used this, I was easily able to place the SS10 size crystals in the cutout sections. All right, so our font size is 145, and this 145 size font works perfectly with SS10 rhinestones. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach these two together so that when we go to the mat, they stay together. And we're not able to see the A because it is the same color as this. Let me change the color. So anyway, now let's unweld this. Let's detach this. So the one thing that might be a problem over here is I placed this monogram. I placed this monogram layer after I cut out this layer. Like I placed it on top, and that gave like there was like you could see the bottom layer, the mermaid design through the monogram layer, which didn't look good. So if you don't want that to be visible, what you can do is you can weld this layer to the mermaid layer so that it gets cut together. So to do that, I'm gonna align it horizontally and center it vertically, and then I'm gonna select both of these and I'm gonna weld it. So this is gonna cut out as one thing. And now I'm gonna place my text on top. Let's change the color of this text. So I'm gonna place this text on top, center it horizontally and vertically. So vertically it didn't turn out perfect. Let me just center it again horizontally, and I'm just gonna use my keyboard to. All right, that looks perfect. Now I'm gonna select both of these and I am gonna attach this. Now I'm gonna click on make it. So now when you cut this out, it will cut out together, and you can just place this right on top of the base layer and then add your rhinestone. So get this thing cut out and let's have a look at the tutorial. So here's my dark blue base, and then I have my mermaid design. So I'm gonna start off by placing the base. All right, so I'm gonna place the base layer on top. Make sure your phone case is clean, crystal clean. You can use alcohol wipes to get rid of any residue or anything, or else it will show through the vinyl. So make sure everything is clean and clear. And when you're applying your vinyl, don't take off the entire thing. Instead, peel off the vinyl halfway through and align the edges of the cutout, and slowly and gradually peel off the rest of the part, so that there are no air bubbles. And if you get any air bubbles, turn the phone case upside down and use your squeegee to push out the air bubbles, and do the same from the top as well. So as you can see, I'm pressing hard to get rid of all the bubbles, and if you see any more bubbles, just push it down, push it outside using your squeegee. All right, now I'm gonna apply the second layer. So like I mentioned earlier, I cut out the monogram layer after I cut out the mermaid layer, which gave me some trouble. You guys might have seen that I was able to see the lines through the monogram layer, which did not look good. So you might have a different one. So either ways, you can use a transfer tape, and I'm using the strong grip transfer tape, which is meant for glitter and glitter only. It will ruin the normal vinyls, so only use strong tape with glitter vinyl. So once you have transferred the cutout onto the vinyl, onto the transfer tape, stick the vinyl onto the base. You might want to stand up so that you have a good view of the phone, and you don't have any parallax error. You don't end up applying the vinyl crooked or something. You need to be very accurate, so standing up really helps here. And one more thing to remember while working with vinyl is that you can't leave it overnight, because you need to weed it right after you cut it out, or else the vinyl expands and then it becomes really difficult to weed. I've lost a couple of vinyl because of that, so keep that in mind. And if you want more tips for working with vinyl, be sure to check out my ultimate beginner guide for vinyl. The link is given down below. All right, so once you have stuck the second layer, and I'm assuming you have your monogram here as well, I will attach my monogram layer now because I did not do this earlier. So here's my monogram, and I'm just gonna peel it off so that I don't have to pick out the circles individually. So this is called reverse weeding. I'm leaving behind all the small circles and I'm just picking up the main layer. And I'll stick this to the transfer tape, and I will position this on to my phone case. So see, if you cut out the monogram along with the second layer, it becomes much easier to stick it. And I'm just gonna flip the phone case and make sure that everything is stuck properly. And I'm sure, I don't know if you can see, but I can already see the impression of the second layer on my monogram layer, which does not look good at the moment. So I'm gonna use my gemstone glue to stick the rhinestones on top of the monogram, and I'll be using this wax tip pencil. It's really easy to use this and stick the rhinestone. And here I'll be using the SS10 size rhinestone in navy blue colors. So beautiful. All right, so now I'm just gonna add some glue. My bird just ate half of the tube from here. Don't worry, she didn't eat the glue. She just chewed off the plastic bottle. So I can't use this. So I'd have to use the main glue. Having that little bottle, it makes it much easier to control the amount of glue that comes out. So that's why I use it, but now it's gone. So I'll just use the main bottle. And I'm just gonna pick up the crystals using the wax pencil, the tip of the wax pencil, and stick it on the glue. It takes like about 5 to 10 minutes to do this by hand. There is a much easier way to do this using the rhinestone world method, using bling everything. But since I'm in Australia, it's pretty expensive to get that here because of all the shipping costs and stuff. So I'm using this method. So if you don't want to go through the hassle of buying more supplies for making your own decals and stuff, you can use this method. And here we are. Our phone case is complete. Now to seal this, you can either use diamond glaze, which is a non-toxic sealer, or you can use a sealant spray. If you don't want to use epoxy resin, those two methods will seal the phone and ensure that the vinyl does not come out. So yep, that's pretty much it. And these are two different ways you can make the Mermaid phone case. So go ahead and give it a try and let me know how it turned out. Share your finished project on Instagram and tag me as Cut and Make Crafts. All right, that's it for now. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.